Good morning. If you don't have anything to do next week, I can tell you a very good place for you to go. And that's to Berry Seafood at 6 o'clock Tuesday night, the 28th, for the Simpson County Turkey Federation Banquet. I went for the first time about 2 years ago, and I was impressed, fascinated, and came away a supporter of the turkey people. Wasn't that I was ever turkey hunter or knew anything about it, but I learned a lot last year from Sammie Tebo, and he's going to give us a little information about the banquet next week, what you can expect, and who all can come.
Okay, Sue, it'll be our 19th annual banquet here in Simpson County. Marnie's been on the committee for probably 15 years now. Last year was the greatest year ever. We raised, Magee is a small town, 4,200 people, 15,000 people in the county. We had one of the top 5 events in the state last year, raising money for the National Wild Turkey Federation.
That's unbelievable, really, because we are small, and that's competing against everybody in the state.
We're rural.
That's right, whether we like it or not.
We'll have 175 to 225 people that come to the banquet. And as you said, you're not a turkey hunter. Probably 70% of the people that come to our banquet are not turkey hunters. They come because we're not, the money's raised, yes, it's a national organization, but we support the archery in school here at Simpson Academy. We got archery in school out at Simpson Central that we support, and I got to plug for Jeffrey. Jeffrey won the state championship in the archery in school in Mississippi in the elementary and the junior high last year.
Now that's Jeffrey Walker at Simpson Central, and I did video him that first year, and I was blown away. So we do have to plug him.
And those targets that they shoot are $250 a piece, and you got to have 8 of them, and you go through several targets each year when you practice.
Tell me though now, I want to go back to the banquet, because I'm telling you, the first year I went, I had not a clue what was going on, and I all thought they'd lost their mind. And one of them was this one, because he kept wanting me to buy this thing that I had no idea what I was buying. So I wasn't a very good one. I just give them money, basically. But talk a little bit, Barney, about what are some of the activities that are at the banquet and some of the things that you do there.
Well, we'll give away guns. We have a box call drawdown. We'll serve an excellent meal that Barry will obviously cater. It's a community event. It's fortunately our community supports the event well, and we'll bring in several folks from the surrounding communities also. So and it's just a fun night, and it's not for adults. It's for kids. We have a Jake's program that I believe, Mr. Sammie, what's the age?
Up to 17.
Up to 17 from, I guess, birth.
Birth to 17.
We have some special drawings and opportunities for those. We have women in the outdoors. That's
there's so many single families now.
Right.
Where you've only got one parent. And a lot of it is the mother is the only one that's there. So, the hunting sport is dying, like a lot of other things, like farming is dying. So you have to get the mothers involved in the outdoors. For the children will be involved in the outdoors. And if you can keep a child, if you can train them on gun safety or bow safety at a young age, you won't be seeing all the killing, the shooting.
Right.
That you
That's
do,
true.
And
a gun doesn't kill people. It's the person behind the gun that kills people.
And I think the research shows, because the Turkey Federation, they research these things, and they have statistics. I can't break them down for you, but with these programs and getting youth involved and women and that kind of thing, and just the safety of our culture when they're involved in things like hunting,
right,
and gun safety, and the National Wild Turkey Federation and our banquet and what it's about is it goes way beyond just the sport of hunting. So it's a pretty special night, a pretty special event. And we've been fortunate to have a a really good group.
Well, I'm assuming that dress is camo if you want. I don't have
Come
to dress
as you
up.
want. You will see people in camouflage. You will see people. You will every once in a while somebody come in with a tie on. But
I was going to say, I don't think I saw anybody with a down. I don't think anybody's having a
we
blast.
wear blue jeans and a camouflage shirt. The committee does.
Mm-hmm.
We have roughly 18 people out of the community that's on our committee that help put it on. But you know, we just do a small part. It's the community that really makes it. The community has got behind it.
That's right.
Marnie mentioned the calls a while ago. We will have 20 box calls that are made just for this event. The only place you can get them is at the banquet and all. We will have a drawdown. We will have 5 prizes. We've got a 26 gun safe that's donated by McKelvey
You got
Farms.
to see this. Oh, this drawdown thing. That was just like...
But we got a 26 gun safe at someone will win that night. We got a Frenchie 28 gauge shotgun, about a $1,500 gun that somebody that buys one of them box calls is going to win that night. We've got a Weathersby 7mm Alt 8, about a $1,000 gun that somebody's going to win that night. We got a 65 quart Yeti cooler that, you know, $600 cooler. Somebody's going to win that night. That's just a few of the prizes that will be there for that night.
What are the costs on the tickets? Now, if I wanted to go, what do I need to pay?
Okay, for a single person to come, it's $60. You get a membership and you get a meal, and you will get magazines and literature from the Turkey Federation through the year. Couples is $75. That's 2 memberships and 2 meals and 2 people in the door. Now, if you want to do a sponsorship, that's $350. You get 2 people in the door, sponsor membership, a regular membership, plus you get a drawdown on a 1 in 5 chance on winning a gun for being a sponsor.
Well, okay, on the what about children? The pay with children, like if you're bringing a family.
If 10 and under, we don't charge.
Okay.
17 and under, we get $15, and that don't even cover the cost of our meal.
Right.
And all, because if you eat at Berry's, you know, it's a good meal, but it costs to eat a good meal.
Good time to feed your child.
So the meals are, you know, for 10 and under is free to get in at the banquet, and all. But Marnie hit on it there a while ago. We have as many women and children as we do men at the banquet. You know, it's just not a men's only event. It is a community event. And that's what we want.
It really is, and I think I know that if you've got an opportunity to come, don't be shy about coming. Just have your money in your hand, walk up to the door, and they'll take it right there. You don't have to have a ticket ahead. Of course, they always like to know, but it's not necessary at all. And one thing I loved was the auctions in the back. They have this room that's got all these things you can put bids on and auction, and it's really a lot of fun. I was totally shocked at how much fun it was. I'm just going to tell you. I had no idea what I've been missing all these years. So I hope you will come to the Turkey Banquet. It's Tuesday, the 28th, at Berry Seafood at 6 o'clock. And again, bring the family, and you're going to have a great time.